Welcome back, villains and anti-heroes. I am extremely salty because I came up with the deck and it looks like a bunch of other people came up with it at the exact same time and now I'm a day late, so I'm doing a recording right away. We'll get into it, we'll talk about it, and we'll post it. Good luck. Alright, so in what might end up being tomorrow's video if I shuffle them around, but was going to be yesterday's video, uh, I referenced a really neat deck that I was working on that I was like excited to record with, and I was currently losing ranks with it, but like I wanted to get reps in before I did a recording. And today, Jeff Hoogland and Snapster both released a video on this deck, and I feel like I have to push this video out faster because of it. Because I need people to know, I need them to know that I had this idea too. I promise. All right. I have a better name for the deck than either of them, so that counts for something. I call it 5s for 3 2s 1. And the idea is that we open Brood, and I was like, what's Brood good in? Like, Brood's good in Surfer, which we love, and it's good in Cerebro, which we love. Why not both? Porque no los dos? So, we're doing a Surfer deck that only plays 3 2s. Like, if it has 3 power, if it has 3 cost, it must have 2 power for our purposes. So you see all the 3s are 3 2s or less. They could be 3 0s, that's fine. All right, 3 2, 3 2, 3 2. The reason is, and then everything else either has 0 power or 5 power. And the point is that when the 3 2s get buffed with Surfer, they become 3 5s, and then their power matches all the 5 power cards that we have, and then they all become 7s if we have Cerebro out, or 9s if we have Mystique out. But this works with kind of any combination of these cards. Like, it's not the best thing in the world to just have, like, a sort of Naked Brood or Mr. Fantastic, and then like Titania Lizard and Doom getting buffed by Cerebro, but it's not the worst thing in the world either. We're pretty happy actually with that sort of thing happening. I have Zabu mostly because it's a 3-2. It was Wong, but then we were running into weird spots where if we were, like, again, I was running Wong because I was like, well, he gets hit by Cerebro if we don't hit the Surfer. But then, like, we can also double up our Doom or Surfer, which is usually, like, a game-winning play. But it ended up with enough situations where I was, like, not super happy to be Wonging. So we cut Wong. Their lists include Zabu, I think. And so I'm, like, trying that out. But I'm not the most thrilled with it because we don't have any other 4/5s, right? Except Miles Morales. But if we had another 4/5, you can't play Drax because you might hit something and make him a 4/8, which would be terrible for some reason. It's like almost worth just playing like Namor or Warpath or something. But I'm not trying that. That's too fancy 5 me. So this is 5s for 3 2s 1. And we're going to get into some games. Before we do, let's go flip over. Boop, boop, boop. Rank 87 even. Obviously, the deck is what it is. It has a lot of things that can go kind of weirdly wrong, but it's a lot of fun. As we get into this first game, just a reminder, the best way for you to tell me that you are vibing with that joke's gonna work better or worse depending on what order this in the next video or the last video came out in. The best way for you to tell me that you are vibing with this content is to leave a subscribe. I hope I can get this video out sooner rather than later, because honestly it was really frustrating waking up and seeing both of them had released functionally this deck list. Like, I was so I'm still so proud of myself for this silly list, this silly little list with the silly little guys. But I really wanted this to be like my thing, and I know that's like not, you know, maybe ever gonna happen, but anyway, I'm rambling. Leave a subscribe if you vibe with this content. Strong Guy does not technically dick us over. As long as we don't empty our hand on turn 6, we are okay with Strong Guy. We will just do... Let us... Do we start the Fantastic Train right now? No, we'll just Brood. That's fine. I know it means our Doom doesn't go over there, but if we're already full of 5 powers, it doesn't really matter if we can, like, get them, quote-unquote, with a Doom. What do they got? Oh, the Zabu of their own? They're not playing... No, they can't be playing this list. I assume we're going to see a lot of this list for reasons, but let's see. I'm pretty happy with this. Doom putting 5 in center and left is pretty good. Surfer is pretty good. If we hit Cerebro, we're really happy. I'm pretty flummoxed by that snap. Is it just gonna be a friggin' Spider-Man Absorbing Man play? It might be. What you got? Wave? Spider-Man. Okay. So they can play... They could still play 3 cards or whatever. I mean... They probably won, right? Because they can play 3 cards out. Yeah, that's fine. Retreat. That is fine. That is, I mean, like, we're doing what the deck is trying to do. That was pretty good. A little awkward with the Zabu, a little awkward with not, you know, we drew the Mystique as our last card, which would have, not that we had the, no, we did have the room. We could have, had we drawn Cerebro, we probably would have stayed in and done, moved Nightcrawler from left to center, and then done Cerebro Mystique, and had a really good shot at winning. But we didn't. we didn't do that. Or Cerebro Surfer, rather. That's what I meant to say. All right, what do they got? Koye. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, that's funny. That's really good into Asgard, isn't it? Because they no, that's good. That's really neat. Oh, another really interesting part of this is that Xander and cards like it, we can still put Nightcrawler into, which is cool. I like that about this deck. I think we're gonna have to just Miles Morales there. We're pretty happy with this. Xander might end up dicking us over, but it might not. It means we're gonna have to put our... Like, we can't use Doom this game, because Doom will go up to a 6 power, and that'll screw us. But we can put Surfer, Cerebro, or Mystique in the center lane. So we're really fishing for one of them. Okay, we got Surfer, we got Mystique. We'll go Brood over there. We really want... I mean, Cerebro would be... I think our best shot. Let's see. Let's see what we draw. Lizard isn't ideal, right? Is that just game over for us? 3 like that, like that. Puts us at 12 on the left to their 6. That puts us at 11 to their 6, 9, 8, 7, 8, 9, no, 10. Can they add 4 to the left? Do they have Doom? Do they have... What? Moon Girl? Moon Girl probably gets us. But if they play more than, like, 1 or 2 cards out anywhere, it's more awkward for them. I'm gonna risk it. Oh no, they just... Oh, it was exactly Doom. So, had we kept Nightcrawler left, did we have it? No, we were still 1 short on the right. Okay. Just barely short. Cerebro had it by a very, very wide margin. But that's fine. Again, like, still learning the deck. Especially in this iteration, because we were trying it with Wong until today when I saw the other list. Let's see. All right, you don't play Titania on 1, unfortunately. You don't really play her on 2 either. I like having Storm with Asgard being the location right now because of stuff like this. Okay, so we're going to... This is awkward, huh? No, we'll just... That's fine. We'll storm that. You got it. Totally fine. Totally fine. We want the base to hit Mer Island, I think, more than flooding. Okay. And now we want Brood. Alright, you can't get what you want. Let's go. They're revealing first. And this is the last turn that they can play stuff here, so we're actually safe to go Titania and Lizard, I think. They might fill, they might not. Oh, no, that's pretty bad. Okay. So, Titania is very bad into situations like this. But we still got a chance going like that. We have a chance, because this puts us to 4 in the center. Oh no, that's only 7 with Surfer. We might not have a chance. Yeah, if they're snapping, we're retreating. All right, let's recoup some of these. Come on. This deck is really, like, it's very interesting, which I value very highly. I don't know that it's as good as the negative Surfer list. The big thing I was oh, see, yeah, negative Surfer would be absolutely lit right now. Honestly, this, you know what? This is good enough. Okay, yep, see, it's good enough. My opponent is forced out. We had enough really good hits on the peak in our, like, actively in our hand that we could just snap on it, and, like, your opponent can have really bad hits and just be like, yeah, I'm never winning this game. All right. Yeah, so, like I said, Zabu, what? What are you're snapping on Oscorp Tower. I mean, we have Brood Surfer in hand, which is a very strong set of cards. So, we're not just retreating on it. Ah, that's a little worse for us, huh? That's fine. We have, so the normal, like, Surfer list can't really get into Crimson Cosmos in any capacity, but our list we can get into Crimson Cosmos in some capacity. So that's something. Alright, I mean, that's fine. 3, oh, okay. They're locking us to only 1 card a turn. Very cool. Okay, so that probably is a loss. But we'll do this. It's not always in guaranteed a loss, I suppose. Unless they, of course, Doc Ock and, like... Oh, sure. Yeah, we weren't playing over there. You got it. We just... Oh, we can't do that center. Oh, no. Yeah, this is... Well, I guess doing this there... No, that's not great either. Yeah. Like that? They probably try to start fighting us for mid then. No? What are they doing? Oh. Galactus. What a fun and interesting deck after having given us both Electro and Hobgoblin. Okay. That's fine. It's whatever. You got it. Oof. Big oof. Alright. We're still learning. That's fine. We're still learning the deck. We discard Titania. That's okay. We got their Khazar. I think that's a good trade. Titania. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of Titania. Getting her hit with the Juggernaut and making our plays really awkward was quite a beating that other game. The other thing I like about this is that we can play Storm without, like, in the negative deck it's really hard because you can't play Storm and then, like, negative into the Storm lane. You know, it's just, like, it's all kind of a pain. So it's cool having, like, the ability to not have to do that constantly. Alright. So what? They're Destroyer, right? They're just the Destroyer deck? They gotta be. They gotta be. Wait, are they not? What? They're playing the ongoing package plus on reveal steal your opponent's card stuff? I'm intrigued. I'm gonna be real, I'm intrigued. Oh wait, no. We're doing this in the other order. We're going like this so that we can Mystique next turn. Like, Mystique being a copy of Fantastic, and then Surfer. Okay. I mean, that already shrinks our Lizard, which isn't great, but 10. Alright, we go like this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's only 11. And then that puts us at 10, 11, 12, 15. It's just not enough. We've been losing these games by like 1 or 2 points in like the lanes that we need. And I feel like we're not, we have Cerebro in the deck, right? I feel like we haven't seen Cerebro. Did I forget to put him in? No. Okay, we just haven't seen him. Okay, that makes me feel better. Okay. Yeah, that's just variance for you, right? We're 18 minutes in. We've probably only had like 6 or 7 games, even though we did some early retreating. And then as soon as you complain about it, you get them in your opening hand plus Elysium. So that's how all this works. All right. We are going to try to take full advantage of this. Okay, we are taking less advantage than we would have liked previously. But at least they're already, yeah, you haven't got us as badly as you think you've got us, I don't think, friend. But go off, my liege. Alright, we do like that. That puts us at 12. That might not be enough. But it might be enough also. No, they got 14. They got a bigger discount. That's fine. I think we genuinely think we still have a chance. Because their Cosmo is already deployed. they're also a surfer deck, right? I think it's safe to say they are also a surfer deck. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I wasn't supposed to Titania there at all. That was silly of me. This is the growing pains of learning a new deck. Is that you're not really thinking about, like... Yeah, I was thinking of it in terms of, like, oh, look, they can't play anything here. Okay. No, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all. What am I saying? Okay. Alright. Alright. Are you ready for this? Oh my god. Do we got it? Do we got it? I think we might. I think we might. Oh, they filled the right lane, not the left lane. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Alright, what else? What else you got? I mean, it's bad news all around, right? Honestly, this is... like... We might have it. No! No! Very importantly, the Titania play lost it for us. Because this should have been a Doombot. And then we would have won had we had the Doombot at 9 power there. So the Titania play, it's very important to point this out when you can see it in real time, the mistake you made. And we made it was strictly a mistake to play Titania there. And we would have won had we not done it. Which is, as far as I'm concerned, a good sign. Like, being able to recognize that is a positive thing, right? It doesn't matter that we lost as long as we're, like, learning things. Especially about a new deck. Oh, end turn. Especially about a deck that's as new and, like, very difficult to navigate as this one. These are 3 very problem locations, and I don't know which is the most problem, but I don't like the Nexus with our deck. We can't go that tall. There's an upper limit on how much power we can commit to any one lane. We'll do that. They might be priced into putting something at flooding, and if they are, we'll steal Asgard, but they're not. They don't feel priced into that at all. What in the world is a Groot Psylocke Yondu deck? What is this? There's a huge advantage to what they're doing. I just want everyone to... I want to be clear to everyone. There's a huge advantage to what they're doing, which is that I don't know what the hell they're doing, and you get a lot of free, like, points on games like that. Your opponent not being able to read what you're in for. That's Galactus. That's a Galactus deck. Psylocke, okay, so I guess Yondu's there vaguely for death stuff? I mean, they win, like, because we assume they have death plus another play. I never thought that was going to be a Galactus deck. Do they play Groot? Is that a normal thing? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, another advantage, and we're seeing this, like, in real time right here, to this deck, is that the surfer decks very often have, like, awkward curves where they can't, like, you know... Oh no. Alright. I think we're going for it. That's a lot of Elysium today. Let's see what they do. If they fight for it, I think what we're going to do is pull Nightcrawler out and storm Asgard. If they fight for it here, instead of deploying something to like Dark Dimension or whatever, because we can still Surfer in Dark Dimension and like, you know, keep that hidden. Although, I don't know, we might not want to. Okay, so they have any of our cards. We don't know what they have because they're all the same cost. Okay. All right, we are omega chillin' with this. We're snapping on this, in fact. We're actual factual snaptuals right now. Yeah, they retreat. Yeah. That's probably a good retreat for you. We saw Cerebro and we saw Surfer, and we definitely were going to win the game. So that's proof of concept at the very least. All right. So I also just love being able to play Titania and Lizard again. I was playing the 0 to 90 deck that played both of them, and they're such good cards, especially in like, I don't know, the meta does tend to fill lanes in ways that it didn't before necessarily. Okay, so we were gonna Fantastic the center. Maybe we can't just float a full turn 3, can we? Maybe we can. All right, we can Titania left only because we have Nightcrawler, and we can move Nightcrawler if need be. Yeah, they didn't go for the Asgard play. That's cool. Oh, they had a full Moongirl for the redraw. Now we are very chillin' on this. Now we'll storm center, because we need that to not be throne room, I think. Oh, that's really good for us, too. Because now they get Titania, but they can't deploy another card there. Oh, that's super good for us. Now, how do we go about winning this? Okay, so if we just Cerebro here and pull... I guess not being able to Surfer is not great. And we pull Nightcrawler. This puts us at 14 on the left. It's only 6 in the center, though. And then that's only 8 in the center. Huh, is this actually a loss after all? Do we have to? Okay, no. Maybe what we... Oh, undo all. Maybe we just do that, because that adds 6 to the center, and no, we can't move Nightcrawler if we do that. Is it just Devil? Oh, it's another Jubilee. Alright, they're rolling the dice. They hit Ant-Man. Alright, cool. So we get that, we pull that back, Lizard grows, and we win. The Iceman actually almost, like, really got us. But I don't know what... Yeah, I don't know what they were... I mean, what, did they not have... Maybe their hand was full so they didn't draw Chavez? I think that deck usually runs America Chavez. They didn't have it? I don't know. I don't know what was going on with their hand, but I'm glad this worked out for us. We have the turn to Miles Morales if we want him. if we... Oh, no, we don't. We have the turn 3. Okay, so we're going to draw a lizard. So we will lizard and move Nightcrawler so we can Miles next turn. If we desire. Do we have... Oh, no. Alright, I mean, we're priced into a 5 power Sinister London play, I think. Might not fill the raft, but, you know, taking advantage of that. Yeah, good. Fantastic. Now we're revealing first, so we're gonna storm, because I think they're gonna go for the raft fill. They get it. They get it because it happens before we reveal. They get the 0 cost. Alright. Alright. That's not great. Glad they didn't Cosmo into Sinister London, though. That probably wins us the game. Like, Cerebro. We got 3 spaces. Maybe we'll actually Cerebro over there. Titania here. Because they can't pull it back anymore. And they don't have Killmonger anymore. Oh, god damn it. I was supposed to do it in reverse again. Oh. Yeah, okay, we won. No, we didn't. They get +3 for some reason? That's frustrating. Why? What? No, they didn't get +3. That's just Onslaught. Okay. Oh, and then Onslaught couldn't get added to the left because the professor had already gone off. Alright. Wow, so had we just Cerebro Titania'd, we stood a really good chance of winning had we done that in London. Or were they revealing first? They might have been revealing first. There's a lot of nuance to this deck to learn, okay? There's a whole lot of nuance. Also, you saw the Hood Killmonger. You'd never really expect the Professor X, I don't think. Maybe you do. Maybe you're a better player than me, but I doubt that. I don't think anyone sees the Professor X coming. Alright, so we're going to Brood into Asgard. Then we'll Cerebro on 4. And then Mystique on 5. And then Fantastic Surfer on 6. And just have a bunch of, like, 9 powers or something. You may have a Mr. Fantastic. That you paid 3 for a Mr. Fantastic. Good on ya, lad. Maybe, okay, so we can actually do this. We could do that. So that guarantees us the win. I mean, it doesn't guarantee it, but it's pretty likely for us to win Asgard. We weren't fighting over Shuri's lab, I don't think. Yep. So we go like that. And that's it? Is that accurate? Okay. Now, interestingly, we can go hard right. I don't think they're going to see that coming, right? If we just go like that. These all lose. This becomes only 8 power on the left, right? But 8 power is enough to win the left, and I don't think they're going to try to add 20 to the left. I think they think that they're safe playing to the right. That's what I think is going to happen. Oh, they were safe playing to the right because it was Doom exactly. Ah. Yeah, we even had, like, we did it exactly how I thought it was going to happen. We just didn't have enough. Damn. And those are the moments where you can get some, like, some, you know, added value out of this deck by, like, just having these weird plays that your opponent kind of never sees coming. It just didn't quite pan out because they had the Doom, which I didn't put them on having Doom. Do we want to just ruin the fun and storm right now? I think I'm down. I'm having my ass kind of beaten right now, so I'm down to just ruin some fun. Let's do that. All right, Nito. We don't want to move anything to Stark Tower until after turn 5 anyway, if we can help it. Doom getting sent to Grand Central could ruin our plans really badly. Alright, let's Spider-Man Grand Central. Oh, you know what we could do? We could Brood there next turn. Oh, I guess maybe we're not supposed to Spider-Man without Surfer in hand. This is all very confusing. I don't know how you're supposed to play a lot of this. Now we really need the Surfer. No, we're still winning. We're still winning mid. We're actually fine, even if Cerebro only ends up hitting. So we can Cerebro safely over there, and then we can Lizard over there. Okay. Ah, I did it again, didn't I? I didn't Cerebro second. That's cringe. That's very cringe of me. Alright, we're probably going to lose because our Lizard is going to shrink, and then our Mystique is also going to shrink because... Yep. That's an aggressively feel bad moment. Surfer is 13. So if we had... How much more power would we have here? We would have the 3 that she shrank. So we'd be at 18. And then 19, 20, 21, 22. And then over here we'd have 13. So we'd be winning by 10. And then in the right lane, we would have 13. So we'd be losing by 13. So we still would have lost. Importantly, we still would have lost. 18. 22. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that makes me feel a little better. I mean, it doesn't make me feel great, because we lost. But it makes me feel better that my silly plays didn't force us to lose. We've been having good luck with Asgard too, because of I think specifically because of like the Lizard and Nightcrawler, which wasn't on time this turn. It gives us a lot of Asgard value. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, we're just gonna go hard. We're gonna rely on Asgard to draw us 2 cards. They might not fight us for it because they're thinking they don't want to shift right into Jotunheim. Which is fair enough, but we're gonna just see how this all pans out. No, D, you silly bitch. We go Nightcrawler and then Mr. Fantastic, so if we need the option to Mystique the Fantastic, we got it. Alright. So now... Okay, cool. So it worked the way I was hoping. We didn't lose any power, so we get to do this and that. Okay, that's very good for us. And then we get to Brood left and Silver Surfer right and probably win. Pretty likely that we win, I think. So that just makes all of these 20 power, right? 5. Why is that? Get plus... Where are we getting? Oh, no. It's just 5 plus 6. Yeah, I mean... That's 20, 20, and just 2 over here. We're never winning Bifrost. But, like, I don't know how likely it is that they can add, like... 17 left and like 9 center. I also don't know what deck they're on. I mean, I assume it's a Patriot deck because they have like the vanilla, the Shocker, and then the Broodlings is like the only thing I can see because that's a 2. All right. I mean, notably they did not fill center. And they stole the lizard. Oh, no. Okay. Sick. Big fan of that. All right. The other thing is, so I'll say that game was kind of a mistake, I think, because we knew what we were doing, and we knew once once we saw that the Bifrost hadn't messed up our plans, had we drawn Cerebro, we probably should have snapped, but it's really hard to figure that out, again, because this is such a new deck to us that, like, it's hard to analyze your own position. Titania is a fine hit. Let's see an Asgard. Swap the position of each location after turn 4. Okay, so if the right location is Asgard, I think they resolve left to right, because they both happen on turn 4. So I think it'll go Starlight, then Asgard, but it's not Asgard anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we're just going to fill up the right lane with 3/2s. They're playing Zabu. Okay. Now we can do Fantastic. And this puts us in a really good spot for the Starlight Citadel Shuffle, because the left can no longer be Lechugilla, and we have nothing committed there yet, so we'll be able to just, free commit. Oh, it's really good, actually, because we didn't realize they were probably a Darkhawk deck. Oh, maybe they're just a generic Zabu deck, and this is just, like, what they have. Okay. That could be it, too. So, just maybe like that. 3, 2. And then I think we really want Cerebro as our turn 6 draw. This puts us a little soft to drawing like Doom. It makes our Doom draw, in fact, quite bad. But that's okay. Yeah, so the Doom draw isn't great, but, like, even that puts 8 power here, which means if they play anything, we're back to being ahead. It puts 3 power center, and it puts a ton of power on the right. So, yeah, I think it puts enough pressure on them. Like, if they play out 3/4 drops, Devil Dino loses quite a bit of power. Because, like, they could play 3/4s because of Zabu. But, one of them could be Moon Girl. They haven't played Moon Girl yet. But what do they have? They only have 5 in hand. I mean, it's not like... It's not completely unlikely that they have that, but I don't know. I think we're in an okay spot. I might be psyching myself into it, but the Rock Slide made me think it might be like a Darkhawk Mystique set of plays. But also they might just like, I don't know, they might try to win right. There's a lot of ways that this can go right for us. But there's also like Moon Girl. No, I mean like if they play Moon Girl and 2 things, they only go to 4 in hand. So that puts them to 12 there. So it is Moon Girl plus 2 things, right? Enchantress is very good for us in that particular lane. I think, yeah, we must have it. Yeah, we got, hell yeah. Importantly, the Enchantress, I believe, because this, we'd only be at 13 on the left, and then we'd be tied here, and then we'd be at 14. Yeah. I think, I'm pretty sure Enchantress won us that game. Alright. I think that's going to be it. We're down a little over 1 rank, but you know, I know we've talked about it before, but you know what this channel is. So this was a really cool deck. I'm going to be playing a lot more of this. I might even record more of it, especially depending on how well this is received. But regardless, I'm going to keep playing the deck. It's just whether or not you see it is dictated by how this video does, basically. But thank you so much for everyone who's here, 40 some odd minutes in. You know, I appreciate you, especially if you can hear me right now. I appreciate you a whole hell of a lot. Like, you're the ones that I'm really like making this content for, because you're obviously enjoying it. You know, if you are enjoying it, please, again, if you find my content, I'm trying to get into the habit of using this catchphrase because I like it quite a lot. Elucidating, enlightening, or enriching. You know, leave a subscribe, leave a cheeky wee little like, as Ryan Heinger says. I'm gonna stop calling out other YouTubers. I don't know why I do this. Have a great day. Bye.